Hello YouTuber, this is ThompsonOA737. So in this video, doing something a bit different. Basically I'm going to be going through the forum itself. Possibly talk about other things towards the end. But yeah, the main topic of this video is really to go through the forum itself. Now, so far we've had a few people join, a total of 7 members, I believe. I appreciate, them people joining, one of which I have made admin, but like I said, I don't want people to just register because I've asked them to. If you're going to register, I want you to be sort of, active on the forum itself, I want you to be posting content or replying, or even just logging on, like the people that have joined so far. They haven't even sort of signed in, they haven't even been active on the forum itself in a few days, so, that's not really great, If you're not going to log in, then there's really no point. It's like signing up to a service that you're not going to use. It's like, I don't know, like signing up on, to the 30-day trial of Amazon Prime, and you don't actually use the service, you're just wasting that thing. Of course, this forum is free, it's always going to be free, but whether it's a paid, whether we actually do get a paid domain or not, it will be free for you guys, but of course, if you did want to donate, that'd be something I'd consider in the future. Obviously, until we get it started, it is pretty dead at the minute, and that's another reason why people might not be posting, because there's not a lot of members at the minute, so they feel like, there's not much point in posting something for very few people, which is understandable, but, really we need to be posting stuff in order to attract more people, that's how it works. So yeah, the forum itself, of course, you can see, it's pretty basic at the minute. Once again, I'm looking for people to help with like the banner, like a new banner, the logo itself, because at the minute the logo is just this like folder thing. I'm not sure if that is the actual logo itself, or I'm not sure, because I've been trying to edit it and it's not really letting me change it, or it doesn't seem to be. So yeah, I think that's just like an actual icon thing to do with the forum. So anyway, so starting off with the general discussion, of course, we've got all these like different titles like general, buy and sell, and so on. So general discussion, we've got these threads already. We've got this introduce yourself, so when you sign up you can introduce yourself. So far people have just been posting like how they got into aviation, which fair enough, but you can talk about other stuff. You can like state your age and like where you're from, and maybe other things about yourself rather than just aviation. This section as well, general discussion, is also where you will be able to talk about other things, not absolutely everything, but like other interests and hobbies you might have. So for instance, someone might be interested in other sort of transport, in terms of like trains, ships, that sort of stuff. It doesn't have to be transport, it can be other things like, I don't know, gaming and other stuff like that. But just to go through each thread so far, so we've got like a welcome thing. It's pretty basic. I might add a bit more to that once the ball gets rolling. Of course, we have rules. Everyone must obey the rules, or otherwise, there is a risk you will be banned. You may get a notice first of all, or like a warning. But it depends how serious it is to start off with. Posting rules, we have forum rules and then we have posting rules. They are different, so posting rules are more for when you are actually like naming a thread that you're posting, or general posting as well. Posting photos, that's just a bit of a guide how you can post photos through PhotoBucket and Flickr. Basically, you know, I've just done a written sort of tutorial. If you get lost, you know, if anyone wants me to do like a tutorial video on that itself, then I, you know, possibly can do that. I like to introduce yourself is basically a thread. All these are sticky and locked, so these won't move and no one can actually respond to them. Whereas this, people obviously can. If new threads are posted, this will sort of drop down unless it's updated the most recent. And that goes for every other thing. We have like this drop down thing here. I wouldn't really use that. To be honest, I'd probably just use this main section here. Like I say, we've got a buy and sell section, which I think is key, really. You know, we can't not have this section. For sale, anything for sale, trade, anything that you want to trade, and obviously wanted things that you're looking for. For sale and trade sections, you know, if you are wanting to maybe like considering for sale or trade, I'd recommend just creating one thread in one of the sections of your choice. So if you know, title the thread for sale / trade, and then whatever it is you're wanting to sell, and the scale, of course, or you know, depending on what it is, you know, you might be wanting to sell like safety cards and stuff like that as well. So yeah, you know, don't like create one, you know, like the same thread in both sections. And maybe a chance I might merge the whole section, you know, all 3 sections into one, to keep everything together. But we'll see how that goes. The model world, basically we have 1 200 scale, 1 400 scale, 1 500 scale. Obviously each of them, when you're posting a thread, you don't have to put the scale because it's, you know, it's in the title of the section it's in. So, you know, if I was to post, you know, Phoenix Thompson 737, I'd just title it, you know, Phoenix Thompson 737 or something like that. But one thing, you know, I'm considering doing that might be of interest to some of you guys is posting, you know, my sort of entire collection. So taking photos, certainly of my 1/400 scale. You know, I have quite a few models in 1/200 as well, which I'll be looking to post. And 1/500, I have like 1 or 2 in 1/500 still. So other scales, that can be 1/600, you know, 172, 1/144, you know, all them sort of scales like, you know, Airfix, Corgi Aviation Archive and stuff like that. Model airports, this is where you, obviously model airports and dioramas go. One thing, if you're going to post your collection in this section, like in the scale sections, do it so that it is the collection itself. You can post your collection on a model airport thread, but don't, you know, sort of post your model airport as such in here. If you're displaying your models on the airport itself, then fair enough, but just, you know, don't make it so that you're posting, you know what I mean, like photos of the actual airport, but post them in this section, of course. I've already posted a thread or 2, in fact no, we've had 2 threads so far, one of which is mine, which is an airport I had quite a while ago, but of course, you know, if you want to check that out. Custom models, you know, if you've got any custom models, you can post them here. Upcoming projects, you know, if you don't have any photos or you're wanting to sort of offer them, if you wanted to sell custom models, put them in the for sale section. You know, because if you've done a custom model that's personal to you, or you've got one in your collection, then you can always post that here. And then we've got like the real world section, really. We've got the one-to-one aviation news and media. So if you know anything, you know, to do with an airport or an airline that started up, or, you know, something that ceased operations or something, or you know, like a plane that's gone missing or something. You can post that in here. Anything else that's aviation related in the real world as well. Spotting, you can post all your spotting photos and videos here. I've already done quite a few threads at Manchester, East Midlands and Doncaster. And then we have shows and events, so you know, if you're looking to meet up with other people, you know, like air shows and stuff, then you can post that here. Flight simulation, of course, you know, I've posted like a video I did on YouTube most recently. That's on there. Also, we've had another thread by Gemini Jets Aer Lingus. So for those that have posted, you know, very much appreciated. Of course, you know, the first step is for people to join. We do have like statistics down here. We have like a legend thing, so if there's a new post, it'll say new, sort of there. And obviously no new posts. There's obviously no new posts. We have the thing like so we've got a total of 7 members at the minute. You know, it's like I say, you know, we do like sort of get, you know, guests which, you know, might just be checking out the forum as like a visitor, so they haven't actually registered, but they can still see the forum, which, you know, you do get that on most forums, you know, even Wings 900 and everything like that, you get that, you know, and they might decide to join, because as a guest you can't actually reply or post anything, so, you know, so be it. But, you know, I'm speaking to you guys, and I don't want people to just be checking out the forum. Like I say, it's up to you. You know, it might not kick off this forum, but, you know, speaking to a few people over at Wings 900, they don't think it's what it used to be, and it certainly isn't. And if it was how it used to be, I probably would be asking you guys to join that forum instead. But, you know, no one really seems to care, you know, anymore. You know, you post an update or something on your model airport, and you are pretty lucky to get a response nowadays, you know what I mean? Before, everyone used to comment and be like, you know, this is great, can't wait for the next update. Nowadays, they don't, you know what I mean? Either it takes them a while to actually see it, or they just don't respond, and you feel like you're wasting your time, you know, and stuff like that. You know, I can't really sort of say much else other than, you know, obviously it'd be great if, you know, more people could join. For those of you that have joined, I know I've already sent a private message out to you guys, but like I say, we don't want people just to join and not be active on the forum. That's number one. If you are going to join because you actually want to, not join because I've asked you to. You know, don't, like I say, if you know, it'd be great, you know, if more people could post content, because that might attract more people. For instance, you know, there's people with all these airport alliances and stuff, you know, if one of them members joined, I don't understand why the others wouldn't sort of follow, not follow, but, you know, like, I don't want to make it sound like you're all, you know, you follow each other like sheep or whatever, but basically, you know what I mean, like you know, like a word of not a word of advice, but, you know, passing the word around and saying, you know, this forum's new, it's, you know, it's pretty fresh, and, you know, it's quite a friendly place to be, you know, you can discuss things and stuff like that, you know what I mean? That's the aim of this forum. You know, we're not going to tolerate any foul behaviour, or, you know, people acting immature or anything like that, and if I'm honest, you know, there's quite a bit of that on Instagram and YouTube and, you know, other, you know, social media sites and stuff. You know, we're going to keep this, you know, sort of, you know, pretty basic, but, you know, hopefully, you know, we can get more people. So, you know, I hope this has given you a bit of a guide. Just before I finish, if you do want to post something, so for instance, if you wanted to post something here, you click the create thread here, You click that, and it'll take you to the message. You've got your subject, so you type in whatever. You've got your message here, and so on, and then you click create thread. Basically, like I say, if you're unsure how to copy and paste images from Flickr and PhotoBucket, or other websites which I assume will be pretty similar, then I can do a tutorial video on that if that's what's putting people off. You can also attach photos, but like I say, you will be limited to the amount that you can upload, because you will have to end up deleting your older ones to upload newer ones, because of it's just the way it works. It's just because you're uploading them onto the actual website rather than through something, through like a code that's putting them on. But like I say, guys, thanks for watching. The video's been quite long, so like I say, just a bit of a guide as to what the forum's all about, really. If you've got any questions, comments, thoughts on this idea, by all means post them, whether it's good or bad. I want to obviously hear, why you perhaps don't want to join, why you don't think it's a good idea, why, whatever, you know what I mean. But like I say, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.